What is up, guys? I thought I would play some Sherlock Holmes. I want to get copyright, so let's just work on the music all the way down. Alright. What is up, guys? I'm back, and I thought I'd play some Sherlock Holmes. Heard some great things about this game. Saw some gameplay on it. It looks amazing. So, we're going to get into it. If you, please hit a like if you guys want a part 2 of this game. And yeah. I will be playing on Xbox One controller, though.
Ginger, that's what you need. A mouthful of the good stuff and you'll see the back of any seasickness.
Thank you for your support, John. Don't suppose you actually brought any ginger?
No, I don't get seasick.
Terrific.
Don't worry, Sherry. We've almost arrived at Cordona. I can see land through the porthole.
So much for docking by tea time. The captain seemed more interested in his maids than in his maps.
Oh, is Sherlock grumpy? Cheer up. We're back where we grew up. It's exciting. What's changed? What's the same?
Ugh. I'm starting to question whether the weeks-long journey was worth it. Travelling all this way, enduring this indignity simply to visit a grave. Even if it is my mother's.
Ah, that's just Mycroft's nonsense, still rattling around in your head. Try to forget what he said. I have.
I believe it was that this is a performative farce, a feeble excuse to avoid responsibilities, and that there was nothing to be gained from it.
You needed to do this. Enough of the self-pity and doubt. So we're a little late. What of it? We'll retire to the hotel and visit her in the morning. It'll be worth it.
Thank you, John.
And if you want to notify the captain's wife of his indiscretions, I will not stand in your way.
Ah, at last. I'm quite ready to get off this cursed boat.
Come on. We'll go together.
Oh, this game looks amazing. This is supposed to be Sherlock Holmes before he becomes this great detective. It's basically this is the beginning of his long life journey story, which I think is awesome.
Hey, Sherry. Come on, catch up.
Yes, yes.
Oh, wow. Just amazing. Look at these graphics. I gotta check out something. Casebook, John's diary, map. Ooh, okay. Stay to interact.
Sherlock, don't get lost in this huge garden. Follow the sound of my voice.
Welcome to Il Palazzo di Lusso, sir. If you need something, sir, please inquire at reception.
Welcome to Il Palazzo di Lusso, sir. We just need your signature. Would you kindly sign these papers, sir? Would you kindly sign these papers, sir?
There you are.
Ah, Mr. Holmes. Yes, we have room 221 prepared for you. I see it was reserved for 2 people. Would you like a second key?
Oh, no, I think we'll stick together.
Very good. Rooms are upstairs, sir. Welcome to Cordona.
Hurry up, Sherlock. I want to see our room.
Back to
I hope there's a balcony with a view. Hurry up, Sherlock. I want to see our room. I hope there's a balcony.
21 is
view.
our room. The rooms are up. Oh, here, 221.
I apologize, sir, but your room is not yet ready. Perhaps, in the meantime, you would like to relax in the foyer? Tonight, the restaurant is offering a complimentary marlin ceviche to all our guests.
Let's check what they have on offer.
Okay. Sorry, buddy. Rooms aren't working right now. Can I talk to them? Let's see, I'm gonna talk to this butler.
If seafood's not to your taste, everyone loves Benedict's batch. Our poached eggs with hollandaise sauce.
Oh, what is this? A camera? That's weird. Can I not talk to anybody in this game? I'm not really gonna read this, so I'm just gonna like keep it up here for a little bit. You guys can pause the video if you guys want to read it. Dark rituals at the graveyard. Let's see. Oh, here we go. John's diary. Oh, okay. Just like that. Pine placed. Casebook, John's diary. Map. Wardrobe. Options. Oh, that's cool. You can like change your outfit, it looks like. I have none, but that's cool. I can also change John's outfit too. I think I'm supposed to pick up one.
Hey, Sherry. Just our luck.
A medium, John. Haven't we been through this already?
Come on, it's not like we've got anything better to do.
Excuse me, sir, but I believe Mr. Galich is conducting a séance at the moment. Perhaps you'd care to have your portrait drawn while you wait?
Why?
Pardon me?
Why should I sit for a portrait?
Sir, it's art. It doesn't need a why. It is its own justification.
All things require justification, be they objects, systems, or beliefs.
How about art as the lens through which we see the truth of the world?
That's backward. Truth is not subjective and not complicated. It's just the truth. It either is or it isn't. You do not need a lens to see it, just an open mind.
Ha! That seems rather close-minded. Truth, like beauty, is in the eye of the beholder. So tell me, what do you see?
Mediocrity.
Damn. There's Sherlock Holmes.
Come on
can't-
now, Sherry. What did he do to deserve that? The servant mentioned ceviche at the bar, Sherry. You should grab us some, and I'll find us a table. I'm starving.
Okay, time to check if John found us a nice table for the evening.
Oh, there's the table.
Sherry, I'm over here with my new Ursine companion.
Cordona's even quieter than I remembered. It's going to be a long evening.
Ah, come now, Sherry. What say we amuse ourselves with a little game?
What were you thinking? Oh, promise me it isn't nonsense. After being cooped up on that boat, I am itching for activity.
No. As you can see, someone left a cane on our table. I simply thought you could identify its owner.
Ah, so it is nonsense. It'll take me a minute, John, at most.
Well then, you can deliver it to him as well.
Deliver it to him? Then what are the staff here for? Aesthetics?
Stubborn, Sherry, too stubborn. You wanted something to do.
Slapping oneself in the face is also something to do. That doesn't make it worthwhile. But all right, let me take a look.
Like he's comparing slapping himself in the face to bringing a cane to somebody.
The cane is made of ebony. It's worn uncared for and bears the scars of numerous hits. A crest depicting a bulb of garlic in a meadow, perhaps the Fielding family or Meadows, or Craven, from the Old English name meaning garlic place. The hand grip is a head of a golden Javanese statue, probably stolen from a temple. The dents suggest it has been used as a bludgeon. This cane is an expensive and ostentatious weapon. Its owner must be vain, volatile, and of noble English blood.
Take it with you, Sherry. Let's return it to its owner. Alright, I hope you noted down your observations in your casebook. But how are you going to find this nobleman?
The cane itself is not enough. I may have to ask other guests if they saw who was here.
Sherlock can ask bystanders about this evidence, press case pin evidence with X, and then ask someone to... Okay. I think it's already been pinned. I think it has to. I swear I just pinned it. Okay. This icon indicates that you must pin the evidence to proceed. Press X. Yeah, believe me, I am literally pressing X on it. Oh my. I've been playing too much PlayStation. I kept pressing A. There we go. I'm like, I'm pressing X, but now I was pressing A because X is on the bottom. Ask.
Help me, please.
You are fortunate to ask me, because I know that.
There were 3 people at the table, a couple and a retired Navy officer. Observers weren't sure what happened to the couple, but the Navy officer was seen going out in the front garden of some air. I have to find him.
Well, even with your keen senses, Sherry, I doubt you'll find the cane's owner on your first try.
And would you be confident enough to bet on it, my friend?
Why not? Let's see how good you really are.
How is he still so loud and he's so far away? Oh, this is cool. Irish. This is cool. You can like tell who's who.
Could you help me?
My dear fellow, you're talking to the right man.
The Navy officer, Mr. Rhodes, was sitting at our table with the noble couple. The men talked about yachting, and the lady was fidgeting with the cane. Perhaps she put it aside, and her husband forgot to take it when they went to meet the medium. Now I have a perfect excuse to enter the Seance Room. Sorry if I said that wrong.
Hey, Sherry, don't we now have the perfect excuse to visit the seance?
I'm just going to give the cane to its owner. You will not persuade me to take part in this show.
Now we just gotta find that room. I think it's this. This is over here, so it has to be this room. And there's a globe right there. First try.
This hotel, this island, it's full of thieves. First my cane, now the diamond. Take your hands off me! Do you even know who I am? Hey, boy! That's my cane!
I get that a lot. It's a very common design.
What? No, that's a custom-made...
A joke. A joke. It was left at my table in the restaurant. I thought it deserved to be returned.
Well, I'll be... It is rare to encounter a straight-fingered true penny these days. What a gentleman. But I must ask, how did you know I was the rightful owner?
Sorry for the guy playing piano and you don't hear any music. Well, as you guys saw, I turned the music all the way down. I don't know if this music's going to get us copyrighted, and I'm not willing to take that chance, so... Let's just... press observe. Swollen reddish skin. Rich and fashionable. Doesn't wear a wedding ring. Recently hit someone with force. Okay, so an ill Englishman on resort, bored British noble. Judging by the hair. I'm gonna do noble because that makes more sense than he does boxing, because he was literally just punching somebody.
Simple deduction. Your cane told me everything I needed to know. I was after a strong middle-aged man with a keen interest in adventure, noble blood, and affection for strong drink. And if one were to go further, one may even be able to extrapolate your name from your heraldic symbol, Lord Craven.
Marvelous. Simply marvelous. That's me, Lord Andrew Craven. You are the real medium. You hear that, Emma? Well, you found my cane. Perhaps you can locate my diamond, too. Yes, you should do it. It will be child's play for you, Mr.
Holmes. And if a child can do it, then I'm sure the local police can suffice.
The police? Why bother? I know this harlequin stole it. The only question is, where is it hidden? Fine, give me my stick and I'll resolve the matter myself. This thief almost confessed after a single punch.
I suspect a beating may result in answers of questionable veracity. Fine, I shall spare you and he the trouble if you first answer me this. You insist the medium robbed you during the séance, but what occurred exactly?
It was a dirty trick. We were sitting here in the dark, chanting and holding hands, as expected. Then something began to appear from the medium, like a cloud or a bubble. The swindler called it ectoplasm.
Ah, yes. Common in the spiritualist trade, and quite the spectacle.
Indeed, perhaps too much. My beloved Emma screamed in horror, and I stood to defend her, attacking that cursed ghost.
How brave.
But my hand hit nothing. The medium jumped away from me and Emma fainted. I lit the candle and the diamond was gone.
How does a priceless diamond become the subject of a séance? It is an unusual accoutrement.
Emma wished to speak with its former owners. My grandfather told us it belonged to a Rajah, an Indian king.
So you were summoning long-dead Indian royalty and, pray tell, you were expecting him to converse in English?
To be frank, Mr. Holmes, I don't believe in ghosts. But Emma was fascinated by the idea of meeting a real king, even a dead one.
Well, a crown is a crown. Can you describe the stone itself?
A yellow diamond, not less than 100 carats, and perfectly egg-shaped. There is not another like it.
Okay.
Stay here, and don't touch anything. I'm going to investigate further.
Don't fret, I'll be keeping a close eye on this thief.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't show anything that needs to be pinned. So we're not gonna pin it.
The diamond was placed on the table so that all participants could reach it. This must be the ectoplasm. Too bad there's not enough for a proper chemical analysis.
Ectoplasm. The ghost was here, Sherry.
Half a glass of Balblair scotch and the remains of a Paul Aranaga cigar. What else does a gentleman need?
Ooh, I love the ambience. Nice and creepy.
You're not much of a talker.
Thank you for helping us resolve the situation, sir.
This hefty chair has nearly broken after hitting the wall. Could one man even lift it?
At Cambridge, I was captain of the rugby team. It was no place for weaklings.
What happened here?
I don't know. The ghost. I summoned it as usual, but then it all went wrong. The lady screamed and pointed at Lord Craven. And there was a shadow. Such a mystical force. It terrified the lady. And it must have taken the diamond. Who else could have?
We'll find out who did it.
Do you feel the presence of any supernatural entities at the moment?
Are you joking, sir? My nose is broken, this maniac wants to kill me, and you're asking about the spirits?
I suppose this can wait. I will investigate, and the culprit will be identified.
But this stubborn brute Lord Craven blames me right now. As if I could do something like that. Perhaps you can reason with him? Please?
Okay.
Was this covered on purpose?
Of course. It is very dangerous to leave a mirror exposed during a seance. The spirits may become enraged.
Or someone may notice the trick they should not see. I wonder what this mirror could have witnessed. Quite a display for the tremulous visitor.
How can you not love this stuff, Sherry? It adds so much atmosphere to the room.
Probably because it's weird.
Pale skin, quickened pulse, unsteady breathing. She's barely conscious. The feebleness of women.
Really, Sherry? Poor thing.
Oh, there's more. Back inside.
Find the stone, Mr. Holmes, and quickly.
Yeah, I'm very much trying. Go back to the table. Oh, I didn't even.
There are light traces of rouge on the edge of this wine glass. This brooch is old and cheap, but The moth design has its charms.
Ah, seems like you're ready to delve into your mind palace, Sherry. I'm sure you'll make some good deductions.
Facebook. Okay. Oh, mind place. Here we go. The lady Lady Craven pointed across the seance table at something and screamed. When he discovered that the diamond had been stolen, Lord Craven punched the medium in the face. During the seance, Lady Craven's place the table was opposite a window to the courtyard. Luca owns a pin in the shape of a moth. Guess that's kind of interesting. So, when he discovers that, okay, so pointed across the seance, screaming when he discovered that the diamond had been stolen. Okay. During the seance, Lady Craven's place at the table was opposite a window to the courtyard. Ooh, okay. Oops. So an eyewitness.
It seems there may have been an unexpected visitor outside the window.
Ah, I hope it was the ghost of the Raja.
Oh, yep.
This looks recent. A shoe with a broken heel will surely leave scratches. All right, John. Do you think a ghost could leave this footprint?
I'm reserving judgment. Use your keen eye to follow the trail.
Character's movements first pin the. Oh, okay, I have to pin it. Screen, then enter concentration mode.
Roast more. All the maids in the hotel wear this exact shoe. Size 4 with a broken heel.
So, definitely not the ghost of a Raja? Unless... No, what a shame.
Our witness was a nosy maid. Searching the entire hotel could be difficult. Perhaps the other maids can help us find her.
Okay, let's go try to find some other maids.
Excuse me, just one question.
Oh, yes. I can tell you everything, sir.
The staff said that Lucia got a scolding from the chief steward for wearing common shoes at work. She should be clean near the pictures upstairs. Okay, good to know. Oh, so that's how you run RT. Okay. I was wondering, I'm like, how do I run? Or at least jog. Yep, there's
Finally, there you are. One would think a maid would be easy to find in this place.
I'm sorry, sir. Do you need more towels?
No. You are the maid who saw the ghost in the seance room, yes?
How did you know?
Simple. You changed shoes after breaking a heel while fleeing the scene.
I'm sorry, sir, but if I may ask, who are you?
Should I lie or should I tell her the truth? I'm gonna lie. Yeah.
I'm a novelist documenting the supernatural and those who witness it. Now, should you take a starring role in the tale, I will need your name.
Oh my, a book? And you want to include me? I'm Lucia Saletta.
Something went wrong during the seance, Lucia, but no one will tell me what happened. You would be a valuable interview if you were there.
I was, and I saw everything with my own eyes.
Describe what happened during the seance.
A lady and two gentlemen were sitting at a table, touching their hands to something. The medium started to whisper and chant, and a ghost appeared.
A ghost? You're confident?
It was unearthly, sir. It grew from the medium's chest. A glowing cloud or a bubble. I pressed closer against the window to see better.
And the lady saw you?
How did you... Yes! She screamed and pointed, so I hurried to escape, and I broke my heel. But I did see the ghost. A sickly, evil thing.
And that's all you can tell me? Did you see any of what happened next?
The medium, Mr. Galici, he was doing something with the ghost. He grabbed at it like he was trying to catch it. And then I ran.
I suppose I should be grateful you endured these horrors for such a long time. All right, I have your account memorized. Good day.
You lied to the poor girl, Sherry. What a tease. She'll dream about being a character of that book.
Surely a pleasant dream is better than no dream at all, John.
Oh, let's get back to the crime scene. I always love seeing you explain simple things to simpletons.
Go back to the scene. I can't tell if we got anything or didn't get anything.
Lady Craven retired to her room to rest. Lord Craven remained here until the staff reported that the medium was locked in his room.
Apparently I'm sitting down now, okay. Oh, I'm playing as John, that's very interesting. Yeah, I think
It all began when the lady screamed and pointed at the window. Lord Craven jumped up, ready to face anything, ghost or human. The medium shrank back in dismay. He was not expecting such a reaction and had to quickly hide the ghost. The lady was the only one left touching the diamond, at least until she fainted.
Amazing. It's like you saw it with your own eyes, sir.
Oh, I forgot that you were here. I guess I should discuss all of this with Lady Craven.
The Cravens are upstairs in room 226. It is one of our finest suites.
If the lady was touching a diamond, then she would have felt the ghost take it. What do you think it felt like, Sherry? A jellyfish?
Bruh. This dude. 226.
Are you able to help me?
I have nothing to hide, sir, but I've never heard of this.
Oh. Wrong room. Never mind. Oh, it must be down this hall then. Yep, there we go. 226.
Lady Craven is not who she seems.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I would never refuse a nobleman, but I know nothing, sir.
Gossip can help you investigate a case or even discover a new one. Don't hesitate to eavesdrop on people when you see...
Lady Craven is not who she seems.
The chef steals food. Price is rising again. Cannot use a fish knife. Lots of guests this summer. Sun's bad. Was on the lookout.
Lady Craven is not who she...
Got it.
Lady Craven.
Let's do this one more time. Discard. 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 Okay, maybe the fish knife is something I gotta...
Lady Craven is not...
Lots of guests this summer. The chef steals food. Was on the lookout. Price is rising again. Sounds bad. Okay, I think I can 3. It's killing me. Alright. I don't know if this is 4th or 3rd time's the charm, but we're about to try this again. Can't look at them.
Lady Craven is not...
Okay. Prices are rising again. Chef steals food. Nope. Alright. Cannot was on... Okay, there we go. I overheard 2 staff members talking about Lady Craven. They gossiped that the woman may not be the wife of Lord Craven. By their observation, she was on the lookout during the evening. While trying to get Lord Craven drunk, they also noticed that the lady was unsure how to properly use a fish knife. Got it. And they ran away. I wonder why. What?
You're here, at last. I didn't do that. I swear, I found her this way.
Well, I did have some questions for her, but it seems I've arrived too late. Now it's a matter for the police.
Mr. Holmes, you said it yourself. They're children. They'll only make things worse. You promised me you would investigate.
Investigate a theft, not a murder. Fear not. I will tell them all I've uncovered.
Please, help me. The police will surely accuse me of Emma's death. You are the only one who can find the truth.
Fine, but only because it's slightly more interesting than the walls of my room. Tell me what happened.
Look, after you left, I waited in the seance room until the servants locked up Mr. Gallici, the medium.
And was your mistress there too?
Oh, so you know? I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Regardless, the staff took Emma to her room. She was still feeling dizzy.
So you didn't follow her. Interesting. Where did you go instead?
To the bar. It had been almost an hour.
I see. And how long did you stay?
I partook of a well-earned whiskey or two before retiring upstairs. Ask anyone there.
Is Mr. Gallici still being held? And where did the servants secure him?
He's in room 225. But that pigeon-livered man at the reception desk refused to give me the key.
Well, I will have to visit reception myself then. Perhaps he will listen to reason. Now we arrive at the tragedy at hand. So what transpired after your detour to the bar?
I headed up to my room to find Emma on the bed. I didn't pay her much attention at first. I was still preoccupied with that damned medium. But when I realized she was silent, I drew closer and discovered she was dead. What's more, the diamond lay right there beside her.
Oh, well, that is splendid news.
Splendid? The return of the diamond will be cold comfort if I live out my days in a jail cell. You must help me.
Let me see what I can find.
Barely an hour has passed and you already have yourself a murder mystery, Sherlock. Why am I not surprised?
Strangled with bare hands, judging by the bruises. This must be the missing diamond. A tremendous specimen, now forever tainted.
Oh, here we go. I forgot we could move.
Everything was tipped out of the bed as if it was searched.
Do you think she stole the stone?
It's certainly possible, but we won't get her confession now.
Well, there is a professional medium right next door.
That is true.
A remarkably simple lock. A neat hiding place. Why would she conceal all of this? Several £1,000s, that's quite a fortune. Virtus audacta sapit. Courage tastes bold. A unique family motto.
Oh, the butterfly.
This ring looks out of place among the others, and the design is familiar. Fard Rouge Calomel Mascara, a real altar of beauty for the travelling temptress.
The mystery deepens. A victim with a checkered past and poor taste.
Oh, very interesting.
Do you recognize this ring?
Should I? It's a third-rate piece if ever I've seen one. I'd never buy something like this.
Did you ever see Miss Emma wearing it?
No. And why should she? I gave her enough jewelry that she could wear a superior ring every day of the week.
I found these jewels secreted away. Are you familiar with them?
Ah, it cannot be so. That deceptive wagtail. How could she do this?
That sounds like a yes.
These items were supposedly stolen from us during our trip. I must have spent hours reporting it all to the police. And it turns out she had them all along. The trollop. I'd kill her myself, was she not dead already?
Oh, yo, dude. I get you're mad, but, like, I wouldn't be saying that. Especially that's just someone that you really just met.
So young and so dead. Another mystery to investigate, my friend.
Lord Craven, you promised me compensation for your gross misconduct in order to cover the cost of my treatment and quell the scandal, yet I have not received a penny. You know that I lost my job after your false accusations. Now, even after my innocence has been proven, I can't return to work because of my hand injury. If you continue to ignore me, I shall be forced to appeal to the courts. Interesting. I want to see that ripped piece of paper.
Someone was not happy with his post.
I feel like that's important. Dear sir, I have to inform you that the theft investigation continues. However, the ring has not yet been found. We have to free L.O. DuPont, the servant, as we were unable to find any evidence of his participation in the crime. We will inform you of any progress in this case. Lieutenant Gavareu, Marcelli Police Commissariat. I don't know how to say that last part.
Do something about it, Holmes. I did not do it. You know that.
I'm gonna check the other room. See if I can. Go to the other room. Why is my thing looking all weird? Oh, that's so weird. Was it? I don't think it was like that before now. That's funny.
So young and so dead. Another mystery to investigate, my friend.
Someone was not happy with his post. Someone was not happy with his post. Someone was not happy with his post.
Oh, here we go. I keep forgetting to go to my place. Okay. So much more stuff we have left. Alright. You've had stolen from Lord Craven on his trip. Was setting up the servants to cover their tracks. I think those two go together. Okay. What about Emma was strangled. Okay, I got one. At that point, I was just kind of guessing. Lord Craven was an unstable man who could not manage his anger. Okay. Another guess. The murder that left the diamond. Whoever killed Emma left the diamond beside her body. Lord Craven caught Emma with the stone. Lord Craven returned to the room just as Emma was hiding the diamond and caught her off guard. I don't know. The medium could have known that Emma was a thief, that she was trying to frame him for her crime. He's doing clues. That wouldn't work. Casebook. Let's go to the bar.
Sorry. Maybe a guest noticed him.
Could you help me?
My dear fellow, you're talking to the right man.
I found a witness who advises that they spent only a short time in the bar after he left the mine. So we gotta go back to the mine place. Combine this matches more. Alright, Lord Craven is the murderer. Lord Craven has problems with his temper. He strangled Emma in a fit of rage when he found out she was stealing from him. Bring Lord Craven to justice. Mercy for Lord Craven fell prey to a professional criminal. Emma's checked her past. Her killing was an act of self-defense. Craven cannot control his temper and has the money and influence to escape punishment. I must bring him to justice. I think we should bring him to justice. You know, because we're trying to be the good guy. Craven cannot control his temper. Okay. So what happens if we give him mercy? Craven fell prey to professional criminal. Given Emma's... Nah, we're gonna bring him to justice.
I cannot cover for you, Lord Craven. The facts are conclusive. You murdered your mistress.
It wasn't me. You have no proof, not a whit.
You entered the room just as Miss Emma was hiding the diamond. Discovering that she was the thief was the final straw.
Preposterous! I didn't know a thing about it until you showed me her stash.
You have bruised knuckles, and you look a mess. The poor woman fought for her life, and you bear all the evidence.
This whole evening was a mess. You know I got into a scuffle with the medium in the seance room. Nothing has changed since then.
A couple of whiskies go down fast for an alcoholic. That left you plenty of time for murder.
That's ridiculous. I am no alcoholic, and there are witnesses who will attest I was there for at least a quarter of an hour.
There's plenty of proof, sir. The police would certainly arrest you.
You scoundrel! You said you would help me. I had nothing to do with it, as you will soon see.
Fine.
There is a more charitable interpretation. Miss Emma was a thief of unsavory character. Perhaps she threatened you, forced you to fight for your life.
Are you... You suggest I lied to the police? Escape blind justice?
Your lover was a corrupting influence. She stole from you, lied to you, and drove you to violence. You deserve a second chance. If you apply yourself and some of your wealth, you could do a great deal of good outside of jail. I will tell the police what I learned about Miss Emma, and no more.
Well, even if you don't believe I'm innocent, you've given me a chance to prove it. Thank you for staying on my side. Gentlemen, when this matter is resolved, I'll see to it you are sacked. This treatment is unbecoming for a man of my status. Mr. Holmes, you are my witness.
Look at him, the murderer playing the indignant victim. He should be a politician.
He certainly has the means. I hope he also possesses the character to do better and do good.
I think that was good. I think we did good.
That was too much fun, Sherry. I'm buzzing. Buzzing. Wasn't it fun?
A woman died, John. I was too slow to the truth, too hesitant to intervene. How can you...
Oh, lighten up. Those people made their choices. If you swan about with a diamond in your pocket, that's what happens. Wealth is a weakness.
So we must blame those who covet it.
With enough money on the line, Sherlock, a man will do just about anything, even murder. And then we get to solve it.
I suspect you perhaps cannot grasp the true horrors of mortality, John.
Oi, I am aware of my perilous existence, thank you very much.
I must admit, even if the outcome of the adventure was imperfect, there was some pleasure to be had in the puzzle.
Well, Cordona seems more depraved and decadent than we thought. I bet you'll get another chance.
A bet, you say?
A figure of speech. Just a figure of speech.
Damn. Well, take one last look at the view, then we must be off. It's time to do what we came here for.
Ghost of the Past. Case complete. Glad we completed that case. That was actually a pretty tough one. Alright guys, that was the first episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please hit that like button if you guys want a part 2 of this game. Actually, screw it. I'm actually gonna make. I'll make this a 2 hour. I'll make this a 2 hour video. And then if you guys like this video, I'll usually do maybe an hour, 40 minutes. But if you guys do like it, please hit that like button for a part 2. Alright. Even though we've been getting into it. What am I talking about?
Come on, Sherry. Why walk when we can ride?
Okay, so trying to go.
A free ride for every hotel visitor. Just tell me where to go.
I'm really enjoying this. This game looks awesome. I'm really enjoying this. Yeah, if we get at least 1 like on this video, I'll definitely do a part 2.
Is everything alright? If you don't feel up to it, I won't tell anyone.
It's just a goodbye, John. It won't be difficult. I've already come to terms with my mother's passing.
So you really don't remember?
To what do you refer?
Funeral. Sherlock, you were distraught. At first, I thought this visit would dredge up those feelings, but you've been remarkably level.
John, I think I was too young to understand. I couldn't fathom why she would leave me.
Perhaps that pain is best left forgotten.
On the contrary, it's why I'm visiting her grave. To remember her.
Sorry, I want to get something to drink. Okay.
I thought you wanted to remember, Sherry. Concentrate, and I'm sure it will come back to you.
Alright, so this is Sherlock Holmes' mother's funeral. Up there. Oh, I'm like full screen, you know. You have to go back and have, like, what he said, try to remember.
I thought you wanted to remember, Sherry. Concentrate, and I'm sure it will come back to you.
Mycroft was adamant that we leave for London immediately after the funeral. He never told me why, but I saw how unsettled he was by the long requiem. The service was sparsely attended. Though my parents were buried separately, the pastor said they're united in heaven. I didn't believe him even then. I wanted to see her one last time before the coffin was interred and say how I loved her. The chance never came. I feel rather faint.
You're fine, you're fine. It's over now. You remembered everything. It will get easier soon.
So my mom's. Oh, so this is where his mom. Violet Holmes. Rest in peace. What was that? 1829 to 1869. Wow.
A pocket watch? It seems familiar, John. Why is it here? Rest in peace, Violet Holmes. Goodbye, Mother. This watch was a gift. My mother's initials are engraved on it. The piece is in good condition. It must have been placed here only recently. A candle in a small puddle of wax. It cannot have been lit for more than half an hour.
Is this really how you want to spend this time?
This is my mother's pocket watch, John. Who put it here and why? Are you not in the slightest bit interested?
I know I am.
A man in fashionable shoes stood near the tomb. The size of the prints suggest he is approximately 5.5 feet tall.
You were about to tell me the make and model of tyre, but let me assure you, I do not care.
Well, it was going to be very impressive. Come on then, the trail continues ahead.
This is very exciting. Who is this mysterious dude? Riding a bike. There's the bike.
He mustn't be far away to leave it unattended.
A portable easel was kept there. It's stained with oil paint. The hospitaller crypts. If memory serves, they're located at the far end of the cemetery around an old tree.
Anything on the back? Yep.
I hope that inspiration strikes upon visiting these beautiful vaults. At the very least, you'll enjoy the view. Yours, Mercurio.
An artist working in a cemetery? Do you think he'd paint my portrait?
Okay. I think that's it over here. No, it's that guy again.
Oh, it's that ridiculous artist from the hotel.
Mr. Holmes, did you come for another portrait? No, I jest. You gave quite the performance last night. The hotel was abuzz with your name. I must say I was rather absorbed in it all. The fallibility of men. Such scandal.
It was a welcome distraction.
Oh, my manners. I am Werner Vogel, art enthusiast and gallery proprietor.
Mr. Vogel, I was perhaps too curt when last we spoke.
Speak no more of it. Travel takes it out of any man, never mind when this is your destination. Once I learned who you were, the pieces fell into place. Your mother was well liked on Cordona in her time here. I was sorry to hear of her passing.
How did you come to possess my mother's pocket watch?
Oh my! It is quite something to witness those powers of deduction firsthand. Yes, I left you her timepiece. After her death, there was an estate sale. All of Cordona's elite picking of her remains. I couldn't let such a lovely thing go to those vultures. When I learned your name, I could no longer keep the watch in good conscience. It is yours by right, and I knew you'd find it here.
Thank you. I'd forgotten all about it, but the moment I saw it, I knew it was hers. Amazing what the young mind forgets and the older can recall. Rather odd, loitering in a cemetery.
I suspect you'll win, but I'm here for my art. There's beauty everywhere if you look, even in decay. A little darkness brings out the light. Now, a diligent observer might note that you too are loitering in a cemetery. What brings you here? Closure answers penance?
Closure, I suppose.
And what is closure? Mere proximity?
Understanding. Acceptance.
You didn't understand from afar. You had to come here to accept the truth of her death?
Of course I understand. She died of consumption, drowning in her own blood.
Your mother?
Yes, my mother.
I must have been misinformed. I'd heard otherwise.
Otherwise than consumption?
No, you'd know better than I. I'd heard talk of a police investigation, but Cordona is a notorious gossip. And what does it matter? She's passed on either way.
She has.
Well, I shall intrude no longer. I'll leave you to your closure. Do stop by the gallery if your travels permit. Farewell.
Are you all right, Sherry? Take as long as you need.
Whatever I need, it isn't here. We should explore Cordona. Perhaps there are archives that may shed further light.
Archive at the City Hall police station. Looks like we are going to Verno. Police station. And Sarah. Oh, this is the police station, so. Okay. looks like we actually gotta find the place. Let's see. Grand Sarah. Grand Sarah. We can go right here. So I gotta like walk there basically. Is what the game's trying to tell me. Okay, that is fine. Too. Alright, so this way. Oh, it's cool. So we can like visit the city.
Look who's here.
And I think it's one of the places you've gone to. See, like if you find new locations, then you can go there. Check some options here. Settings, video. We are at a police station. We made it.
Stark do this, Stark do that. I'm not a clerk, damn it. How am I supposed to get those records now? Yes? What is it? Would you like to report a crime?
No, I wouldn't. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I want to use the police archives.
Wouldn't we all?
I'm serious.
So am I. Officer Logan locked himself inside and he's not letting anyone in.
What happened exactly?
A tailoress from Scaladio's been robbed. Logan spent 2 whole days at the shop sketching the thief, and she still insists that it's all wrong. That shrew drove him up the wall, she did.
Would you mind if I talk to this tailoress? I could get you the sketch in no time.
Get off your high horse, mister. You think you're better than our sketch artist?
Actually, I'm quite certain I am. Let me prove it.
Well, I see no harm in it, as long as it gets Logan out of there. In fact, I need to look up some records too. Here's the address. Good luck.
Knights Road and Trinity Way. Alright, so Knights Road, Trinity Way.
Nice to see you.
Oh, found it.
I'm pleased to meet you, ma'am. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm here to sketch the thief for the police investigation.
Oh, another one. I hope you'll be more patient than the previous sketches, signore.
I suggest we do it differently. You have a great many clothes here, haven't you?
Why, of course, but they're not for sale. I only do tailoring and mending.
No matter. I'll attempt to disguise myself as the thief, and you'll tell me if I get it right.
As you wish, Signor Holmes.
Can you describe the thief for me?
He was all ugly and beat-up looking, an utter rascal if ever I'd seen one. He gave me a nasty look from behind his glasses and then made himself scarce.
And that's it? Could you be more specific?
He was a total villain, I told you. How much more specific do you want me to be?
All right, never mind. Where can I find the clothes?
They're in my workshop at the back. Be careful, won't you?
You'll hit dead ends with your investigation if you don't dress appropriately ugly. Sherlock, your penchant for disguise, so visit the wardrobe menu to change his outfit.
Oh, look at this old chap putting on airs like some Italian doge. Why don't you disguise yourself as him instead?
We have a job to do, John.
Oh, come on, at least do him first.
Yeah, why not, you know? No glasses on, okay. No mustache. It's side pieces though. I think I should just keep my regular face.
Something isn't right.
No, she said disgusting. Alright, so nothing happens. Oh, I can't change clothes here. Let's go back to the wardrobe. And let's find actual disgusting clothes. Criminal check. So, he's wearing glasses. Doesn't have a hat. It's all beat up.
He did wear glasses, but not like those. His were angular and evil-looking.
All right, I'll try another pair.
Alright. So the only other pair is the other glasses, so.
Your face is too innocent now.
What do you mean, too innocent?
There was something evil about his face. Like a moustache. Yes, the kind that all villains twirl as they plot their evil plans.
I'd say that not all villains wear moustaches, but I get your point, Mom.
Okay. So now it's a mustache that you can twirl. Let's see. Facial hair. Wow, this does look like a villain. Oh my god. Oh, that's so funny.
No, those clothes are wrong. He was dressed in a very fancy beige suit. Must have stolen it from someone. No doubt about it.
All right, I've got it.
So fancy beige suit. Okay. Getting some great information here.
He was wearing a hat. Didn't I tell you about the hat? It didn't go well with his suit. That man had no dress sense at all.
Well, what did it look like?
Oh, just a regular hat. You know, black.
Watch, it's not gonna be a regular hat, it's gonna be a top hat. But of course, we're gonna listen. So. Okay. Why does this dude look like not Chappelle? No, not Chappelle. That dude that did the silent movies. Man, what? Why can't I not remember his name? Shoot. Yeah, those movies that had like no words that people couldn't talk in. He kind of looks like that dude. They made a movie and Robert Downey Jr. played as him, but I can't remember the name of the guy. It was like Chaplin. Dave Chaplin, I want to say, or John Chaplin. I know his last name was Chaplin, though.
Ah, it's you. I mean, it's him. It's him.
Excellent. Now I can make a sketch and take it to the police.
Yes, please do. That rascal is still on the loose. I hope they are better at catching than sketching.
Before I go, Mum, are you quite certain that you don't have any clothes to sell?
Well, I suppose you can take the police uniform. An officer forgot it here years ago, and I don't have any use for it. If you want to buy clothes, visit the outfitters. You can find them all over Cordona. I hear they even do free rentals now. Let me show you where the nearest one is.
Thank you very much.
So we did not do True Master Disguise. I tried to do it. Didn't come out so well. Let's see. Cool. Let's see. Map. Oh, here's the newsboy. Oh, clothing trader right here. You said all over. There's like one. There's only one, and it's all the way at Professor's Road. Oh. You always put on the police uniform. Impersonate a police officer. I'm pretty sure we're gonna need to do that anyway.
What's up?
Hello again, officer. I've spoken to the tailoress and made a sketch of the thief. It was child's play.
No, really? And she didn't give you any trouble?
No trouble at all. She was quite tolerable.
Huh. Who would have thought? Hey, Logan, we've got the sketch. Come on out.
Can I use the archives now?
Well, they're generally not accessible to the public, but you really helped us out, so I'll just turn a blind eye.
I appreciate it, officer.
What did you say your name was? Holmes? Come and see me after you're done. I may have a proposition for you, Mr. Holmes.
Oh, we're doing the thieves. Oh, we're doing this. Okay. Alright, so crimes. I want to say property crime. All I found in the archive was an empty folder labeled "Thusly Case of Violet Holmes, April 9th, 1869, Stonewood Manor, Grand Sarah." There are no documents aside at all. It seems that there really was a police investigation, yet all the case files are missing. Interesting.
John, I just recalled that we were living here on Cordona in a manor. And there was a policeman.
Really? What else do you remember? What happened to our mother?
The memory was vague, a mere flash. I have to find our house.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Okay. Stonewood.
I'm done with the archives for now. Can I help you with anything else?
As a matter of fact, you can. The thing is, our chief inspector has vanished, as if we weren't undermanned enough as it is.
Wait, what do you mean, vanished?
Gone missing on a case. Shady business, but that's besides the point. See that board? Pending cases are posted there for any available officers to investigate. I would take them myself, except that I've been told to work the reception desk, like some clerk. Yes, we're that short-handed.
I understand your predicament, but what does any of it have to do with me? I may be available, but I'm certainly not an officer.
Oh, don't worry about it. Consider yourself a temporary one-man independent police force. That's a bit of a mouthful. There's just one small, minor basic formality. You'll need to complete our physical training course. Easy.
Well, I'm not one to balk at a spot of exercise. What must I do?
That's the spirit. Sergeant Ermy will show you the ropes. Follow me.
No. My suit, it's gone. And I have a gun? I didn't realize that.
So, you're a newcomer. We must be desperate to ask untrained civilians for help.
You're lucky to have a well-trained civilian with a brand new auto pistol in his arsenal.
An automatic? A bit of a braggart, aren't you?
Are you trying to test me already?
That is why you're here, boy. I need to verify your skills before I can allow you to catch criminals. The first targets are in the next room. You know what to do with them. I'll join you in a while to see the results.
Concentrate, Sherry. You need to hit every target to show the sergeant how we do it.
Aiming the fire.
Hooray!
Proceed to the next room. Meanwhile, I'll fill out the paperwork.
Okay.
Come on, Sherry. It's just like in childhood.
Where's...
Steady, Sherry. Steady. And go. Sherlock, you are the fastest man alive.
Thank you.
My favourite mannequins for attack. Let's strike them ninja style. Aim for where you might take advantage and don't forget the environment.
I could do this all day.
Please don't, Sherry. We don't have that much time. Let's move on. Our enemies might be stronger than us, but we rely on our wits. Shoot off their armour.
Hooray!
Alright, let's move on, Sherry. If you stand here and use your snuff box on them, you can definitely overcome them, Sherry. It's all calculated. Uh-oh, Sherry. Not a nice shot. Uh-oh, Sherry. Not a nice shot. You could have killed the fella if he was alive. Look at that helmet of his. You won't be able to get the powder past it.
Helpful advice, John. I would never have guessed.
Good job, new boy. Well, I'm almost finished with the paperwork. Let's talk about your results. Well, I must say your results aren't as bad as I feared. Perhaps you're not completely hopeless, but true combat is quite different from shooting stationary targets.
I'll handle it just as easily.
Well, that's what we're going to find out. Now, we'll test you against our men. Your task is to detain them, not to kill them. So don't go shooting anyone in the eye. That goes for in the field as well. Even though you'll be working with the police department, that doesn't mean you have a license to kill. Here, take these. They are blank rounds. So, are you ready?
Always ready.
Then let's get cracking.
Worried?
Not at all. I can hit them all with one shot.
Good luck, Sherry, and remember, the surroundings are your playground.
I'm coming for you. I couldn't miss the party.
Won't work this way.
I'm coming.
Overcome him, don't...
I couldn't miss the party.
Take a rest, my friend. Too simple.
The quick time.
The snuff's ready.
Different.
Dodge this!
Time to knock this guy out.
Don't bother moving.
Give him the pepper snuff.
I did it.
That's enough. You've proved yourself. Congratulations on the arrests. I can't believe you did so well with the close combat.
I did tell you that I'm well trained.
Well, do the same on the street, and you'll be well rewarded for every arrest you make. Here is your certificate. You are now an authorized crime scene consultant. Well, it's now your duty to make this city a safer place. Cordona won't ever forget it, but at the same time, it will never remember. I'll tell Stark all the necessary details about your successful certification. Congratulations.
Now you're a certified crime scene consultant. Congratulations.
Thank you, my friend. Now, shall we head for Stonewood Manor?
Don't know. You have the whole island to investigate. It's all up to you.
I want to go to Stonewood Manor. I kind of want to do this. I kind of want to like just do the main missions. Like I'll do some side missions, but I'll mainly just be doing main missions. Like I'll play this game afterwards, but I'm probably just gonna do the main missions. There's a bandit layer. Okay, so where is this mansion? I've heard so much about. Let's see. I think it's this. Just go. I'm just wondering, is it on our way? I don't think we need it. I'm definitely gonna replay this. Yeah.
Extra, extra! Dilemma in deluso! Interested in some Cordona news?
Sure.
Check the front page. You won't regret it.
Oh shoot! It has the news. Yes, I have. I think. Oh, I run into that guy? Okay. Have any of you guys ever seen the movie Sherlock Holmes? Just wondering, put in the comments which one, because I know there's two of them, which one did you see, if you like them? No, there's actually, no, there's three. There's like the funny one with Will Ferrell and that other guy. That was kind of funny. Have you guys ever read the book, Sherlock Holmes? I haven't ever read them. I did watch the one on Netflix, the TV series. Man, that was so good. I think it's one of the greatest TV series, to be honest. Okay. Let's try this one. Yeah, that TV series, I'm gonna be honest, I think that was the best Sherlock Holmes TV series / entertainment that's ever been made. Just how they made it was just so good. Also, put in the comments, do you like these type of games? Do you like action, investigations, and all this? Because you guys do, I can play more of them. Do you like the normal shooting games I play? You guys want me to play Halo Infinite?
How are you?
Oh, pretty far. So that's the man. Well, I'm gonna end it there because it's about the time I should be ending it. If you guys like this video, please smash that like button. Just one like, and I'll do a part 2. That's all we need. Just one like. 2 would be great. 3 would be awesome, and like the more I get, the better. It would be. Like it would just be awesome. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you guys do, again, just hit a like button. If you guys are new, subscribe. I'm gonna be putting more content out now. And yeah, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Bye.